What's good, guys? I am doing this on my wash day. Let me just get into it. So yes, I am a flight attendant. I haven't got my schedule yet. I should be getting it in the next day or two, or today. I don't know. They're playing with me. But yeah, I just got a job as a flight attendant. I went to the post school program or whatever for a few weeks, like 3.5 weeks, almost a month, and got back, passed my OE, which is basically like your first few flights, and then your last flight is like a test. I passed it, and now I'm just waiting on the schedule. And I live in a shelter. Let me close this door. Okay, I closed it. Yeah, I wanted to make this video because it touches on a few things, and mostly just about what I'm going through in regards to being in a shelter. So when I came back, literally the same day I came back from passing my OE, still in uniform and everything, I was told that it is recommended that I find permanent housing. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. I would like to, if I could, right? So that blew me. So I'm asking, okay, how? It's are they gonna help me find permanent housing? Because I'm in a shelter for a reason. Because I don't have access to permanent housing. I don't have the funds for it right now. This, that, and the fourth. Different reasons why one would come to a shelter. I clearly I don't have access to permanent housing, so that's why I'm here. So, when I ask that question, it's crickets. It's like, I'm not sure. So now because I have employment as well, now they're saying that I'm not able to get a voucher, even though I've been in the system. Mind you, they're saying that because of the salary that I'm expected to make within a year. Have I started making that salary? No, I haven't even got my damn schedule. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. And I'm like, yo, who's making up these rules? Tell me that. Who is the person that's writing these rules down? Because it doesn't make sense. But it's the system. And that's not an excuse, for it to be oh, it's the system, let's let it be. But right now I'm fighting I'm in an in-between place of okay, should I fight this and take legal action? Because there's just something about it that seems so illegal. And this is just in regards to not this shelter specifically, because the shelter people in the shelter they're nice. They're trying their best, but they could only go so far when I believe it's DHS that is making these rules. I believe it's somebody that probably has never been in the system and doesn't know what it's like, and that probably doesn't care. They just probably, they're head of the system, of this part of the system, the shelter system, and they probably don't even give a damn. I've tried making a call to to public advocates in regards to shelters or whatever, and nobody has hit me back. So I'm probably gonna start sending out emails, and there's a part of me that wants to fight it, like I said, but there's also a part of me that's I can be putting that energy towards something that I have a higher chance of winning, because the system, the powers that be, it's not like they're gonna be oh, you're right, this is actually wrong, here's an apartment, here's a voucher. That's not the case. That's not how it works. So you start to see, when you're in part of the system, you start to see how it actually is. It's meant to create a wider gap between the rich and the poor, and it only makes the poor poorer. Stagnant, but poorer. Stagnant and poorer. And it makes the rich richer because, you know, they're cutting their taxes. The rich is just winning right now. They're on the winning, you know, the winning team. Not morally, but definitely in this realm, in this physical realm, they have more. So it's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate for the masses. Because what can we do? Those are like the questions that I've been asking. What can I do? Where do I go? Because it feels like I'm getting punished for getting a job. I don't want to leech off this system. I promise you that. I don't want no parts. I don't want to leech off of it. But right now, I need help. That's why I'm here right now, because I need help. But when I get a job to remove myself from the system, even though I still need help because I haven't started making a damn income off of it, I got myself a good job. Well, start using that money. I don't care if you gotta pay loans. I don't care if you gotta pay credit cards. We don't care. Start coughing up whatever you can and get yourself your own housing. Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. It doesn't make any sense. But I think either path I choose, whether I choose to go the route of fighting this, and not just fighting this for myself, but fighting this for like people like me, people that is like young, have had unfortunate circumstances in their life, so they have had to end up in a place like this, and are working hard to not be a statistic, not leech off the system. A precedent needs to be set. Things have to change. When I speak to people about this, there's not a lot of people that have, people are pessimistic. And I don't blame them. But they don't believe that this is a system that can ever change. And maybe that's true. Maybe we should just let the powers that be the powers that be. And rule and win. But then I was speaking to my friend yesterday, and he was like, you just kind of have to work harder for a longer time to then get closer to being in the same rooms as powers that be. He said, if I go the legal route, and I have a case against this specific part of the system, that'll take about 5 years. And in that time, that's energy that I could be putting into, and it take 5 years whether I win or and I could lose or win. Those 5 years I could be putting energy into building myself up and being in those rooms, and I can affect change once I'm there. Right? Yeah. Or I could juggle energy between both, and then all the other things that I have to put energy into. It's hard to tell what really can be done. But I gotta figure it out. God hasn't forsaken me yet. God hasn't forsaken me yet. I don't know what being forsaken entails. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea what being forsaken entails. But hey, I'm alive. I'm able to do my wash day. My hair's about to be dumb cute. I'm getting my life together without their help, to be honest. Like, I got that job on my own. And they were stressing me the heck out when I got it, because they was like, oh, you going to Minnesota? Yeah, we're not holding your bed for you. Like, you're gonna have to figure it out when you come back. And I had to sleep in the airport on the floor when I got back, that night that I got back. But I've done it. Like, and I've started up my own company. Idea. Shout out to Idea. We coming up. We coming up. I'm going to the gym. I'm working on my body. I'm working on my mental. Shit has not been easy. But fuck it. God has not forsaken me. I'm gonna say it with confidence. He hasn't. I've been at the bottoms. Yo. But still I strive. Still, like, yeah. That's it.